Slash and Cast.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Don't you blame the movies! Movies don't create psychos! Movies make psychos more creative!
This podcast where we talk horror and nothing but horror. How is we doing? Who is doing well? This podcast is brought to you by the Slasher and Cast Podcast Network and our usual social media where we talk horror and nothing but horror. As always, I'm joined by this dickhead, Mori.
Hello, guys.
I like
How's
how
it going today?
I've pointed over there because this is where you are now. But when I edit this, you're gonna be below me.
Oh yeah, is that where I typically am?
Cause
Is that what I am to you?
No, because the fucking right. I put whoever's hosting at the top,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
then
Okay.
the thing we're reading goes at the side of us. So really, you're down here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. So yeah, today, guys, we are going to start our first franchise read through talk thing. And today we're going to do Evil. I know we've already done Evil Dead 2013, so we'll be skipping that, and we'll be doing Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. Then we'll go straight to, Evil Dead Rise. But first, as always, we are doing Guess the Character, our favourite mini game.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
I will go first.
Ooh. So you guessing first or me guessing first? When
You
say
guessing
you're going
first.
first. Me guessing first. Okay. Is this character in a supernatural horror film?
No.
Is this character in a psychological horror film?
No.
Is this character the villain, the antagonist?
No.
Is this character a romantic interest to the,
No.
Is this character the main character?
Yes.
Okay. Is this character Sydney from Scream?
No.
Is this character is this character from Friday the 13th?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit down and watch these movies with you one day, like actually, take notes on the character names. Let's see. Because you said they were easy today. So because they're easy today, that would tell me that the character is from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No.
No.
Okay. All right. My questioning could use some refinement. So
It really
let's
could.
say, yeah. It's Ash Campbell.
Nope.
See, I was hoping. I was like, maybe I could catch
I
you.
didn't go with the topic today. None
You
of
didn't
these
go
are Evil
that-
Dead.
Didn't go that easy. I get you. Okay, so is the character Van Helsing?
No.
All right. My buckshot guessing is done. I'm out of pellets, if you will. Let's see. Is this character from the Scream franchise?
No.
Is this character from the Child's Play franchise?
Nope.
Is this character from the Nightmare on Elm Street
Nope.
franchise? Is this character from the... I'm missing something obvious. Is it Ellen Ripley?
No.
Damn.
You're on the right track there, though.
I'm on the right track there. Okay. Is this a character in, The Thing?
What?
In the movie The Thing? Is
No.
is this character from there? Okay. So on the right track there. So if I'm on the right track there, then the movie is actually the most recent Alien movie.
No.
No? Damn. Okay.
When I say Alien, it's none of the Alien films, but you are on the right track.
With it being a space, kind of space focused horror.
Kind of sci-fi, yeah.
Okay, okay. So
But not
that would
everything
mean
in it is sci-fi. It's just classed as sci-fi.
class S sci-fi. Okay, so does this movie take place in the deep ocean?
No.
Okay. Does this movie take place in space?
No.
Okay. Is this movie a part of the Predator franchise?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now let's work my brain hard here. So it's the Predator franchise. We have is this from the most recent movie?
So most recent being Prey. No.
Yes. Okay. I haven't actually watched that one. I've seen
It's
clips. I haven't
really,
actually watched it.
it's really good.
It looks good. I just don't have is it Hulu? Is Hulu the one that's on?
Yeah. Over here it's on Star.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
Cause
I just don't have that yet.
over here on Disney we have Star, which is
Okay.
for the adult-based stuff. Well, over there you get Hulu.
That makes sense. Okay. So main characters. Is this character played by Danny Glover?
No.
Okay, so maybe not Predator 2. Is this character played by Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
What is his name? What's his character's name?
Yeah, you can tell my brain's waking up. It is going to be shit, what's his name. He's a soldier in the jungle. Took to the choppa. Is his name like Duke?
No. It does
No.
begin with a D.
Yeah. It's not Dallas.
No.
Um, Devin. Uh, is there a Duke in there though? Am I crazy, or is there like one of the supporting cast members'
I
name is
don't
Duke?
think so. No.
You don't think so?
No, there isn't.
Damn, I don't know where I was getting Duke from. Oh, I mean Duke Nukem, you know. Starts with the D. It's not David. It's not it's a weird it's not a common name necessarily.
It's actually a name of a people.
Name of a people.
Yeah, it's like an actual like thing.
Well, clearly his name is Denmark.
No,
Oh, it's Dutch.
it's Dutch. There you go. In Denmark. Why was Denmark a part of that? What the fuck?
I was like, that's being silly. And then it's like, my brain was like, you know how close you were to the actual answer.
Alright, next one. Go for it.
Okay. Because I'm guessing right again, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've still got two more.
Is this the main character of the movie they're in?
Yes.
Is this character from the Alien franchise?
No. This is not in any franchise. This
Not
is
any
a
franchise.
solo movie.
A solo movie. Okay, so main character of a solo movie. Is this movie a supernatural horror?
No.
Did this movie come out in the last 5 years?
2019.
Okay, so the 6 years. Okay, so 2019. 2019 horror film, not part of a franchise. It's the main character. Okay, so 2019 horror films. Let's take myself back. Is this a supernatural horror film? Like, you know?
No.
No? Okay. It's a solo film. I don't know why I was trying to go straight for like Underworld. I don't know why. Um,
Don't know if you've seen this actually.
it's a good question. Yeah.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
So this movie is about an evil version of a certain popular character.
No, that one's part of the franchise, so it's not. It's not from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
It's an evil version of a certain character.
Thank you for not choosing that one, by the way. Thank you. I was like,
one of these days I fucking will.
evil version of the character, so of a popular character.
Yeah.
So the Peter Pan one is not out yet.
No.
It's the evil version.
I actually am excited for that one though, because it actually looks fucking great.
That's fair. 2019. It's not a part of a franchise, but it is a kind of redo of a popular film or popular thing. Let's see. Come on, brain, work with me here. Work with me here. Come on, 2019. That was a popular retelling of a character.
It's not a retelling of a character. It's basically an evil version of the character. It's an evil version of a known character within a specific franchise. I can't say much without giving it away. And it is a very well-known character that is based off, but the character isn't named that character's name. And by the way, this film did do really well. I enjoyed it, but it did do well.
Gotcha. I would title the book you could write with that advice called The Art of Telling Me Nothing.
Right, I'll give you another. Think superheroes.
Oh, superheroes like evil. Oh, it's Brightburn.
Yes. What is the main character's name? I'll even give you it if you just give me his first name or last name.
What's so awful about this is I watched this like 2 months ago.
What is
Like,
if you can give me his last or first name, I'll give you it.
I want to say David.
No.
That's all I got for that one. There's no way I'd come up with it.
Brandon Breyer.
Okay. I
That's
like
why.
Brightburn.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was
That's
fine.
where Brightburn comes from. Did they actually tease that
No,
there was going to be
Brightburn's
another
the
one coming
town.
out?
I think Brightburn's the town. What?
Did they actually ever mention if they're coming out with a sequel, like following
No,
up
because I
with
don't
it?
think it did well. It didn't do well
Really?
enough.
It didn't do well.
No, 50 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4 out of 5 on 4 out of 10 on IMDb. Didn't do well.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it was supposed to, cause at the end you see a character doing like a podcast or whatever, and he's talking about like all these like powered beings, and one of them is it announces it's connected to another superhero spoof movie called Super about a guy in like a red suit.
Yeah.
Can't remember what the name is now. Super. What I wanted.
You were all good.
Super. It had. Yeah. So it's got. Came out 2011. Frank Diabo's in it. Elliot Page is in it.
Okay.
Kevin Bacon's in it. But yeah, because you can see this character on video of the newscaster guy, and then he mentions like a fish woman and stuff like that. So there are supposed to be. It was supposed to. It was basically probably leading up to an evil Justice League.
Gotcha. And that would have been pretty cool, I think.
Right, my last one.
Yeah. So for the last one, is this character part of one of the more popular horror
Yes.
franchises? Is this character Sydney?
Nope.
Is this character from the Nightmare from Elm Street?
No.
Okay. All right. Is this character Bruce Campbell?
No.
I know you already told me earlier that it wasn't part of what we're doing this week. Bruce Campbell. So it's not Ash Williams.
No.
Okay. Popular franchise. Is this character from Child's Play?
Yes.
And this character is not the killer.
No.
So this character is the little boy.
No.
It's not that one either.
No.
Okay.
And it
this
is
isn't...
from one of the first 3 movies.
Okay, because that was what I was going to ask next. Is this from the reboot?
No, it is from the original run. So the first 3 movies before the films just ended up becoming called Chucky.
And it's not the boy.
It's not Andy.
It's not Andy. Is he named Andy because of Toy Story?
I have no idea.
Or did he come out before Toy Story?
I think this is after? What year was Toy Story?
Toy Story, that's... Your guess is as good as mine. I'm not going to look it up, though, because, it may give me inspiration, right? So this character is this character...
Toy Story was 1996. No, Toy Story came after.
Came after?
Yeah, Chucky, Child's Play, this Child's Play specifically. This one I'm talking about came out in 1991.
Okay. Is this character, is this Tiffany?
No. I did say it's one of the originals, so it's 1, 2, or 3. Tiffany didn't show up until Bride of Chucky.
Really? Oh, yeah. The thing is, I watched these, like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I watched like the first 2. I don't think I went to 3 because I was watching them on Peacock. I think they're on right now, streaming service wise. I can't think of anybody else's names.
Kyle.
Um.
Second movie, the foster sister.
Oh, that
who
would make
came
sense.
back for the TV show.
How is the TV show, by the way? I haven't watched the TV show.
Enjoyed it. Well, last season could have ended a bit better, but
Is this the one where I'm pretty certain I saw like a trailer for one of the new seasons that involved like the president or something like that? Like,
yeah, there is the president in that's the latest season.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, latest season.
Did you hear about Megan 2 coming out?
Yes,
No.
I've heard it's basically Megan versus Megan.
That would be interesting. I like
No,
that.
it's not. It's not going horror route. The sequel. It's going more like. So, I think it's the specs for Megan have been leaked, and an adversary has gotten their hands on the specs for Megan, and they built a new robot from those specs. It made themselves a weapon, and so the US decide to rebuild Megan to take on this new villain.
I don't know how to feel about
Let me find it.
that. Now it's like a Megan's the superhero in this story. Oh, my eyes are dry.
Right, so yeah, this is the plot. 2 years after Megan, a marvel of artificial intelligence went rogue and embarked on a murderous rampage. Its creator Gemma has become an advocate for government oversight of AI. Unbeknownst to her, a defense contractor has created a military-grade weapon known as Amelia, the ultimate infiltration spy. However, as Amelia's self-awareness increases, it becomes less interested in taking orders. Hoping to stop Amelia, Gemma's decision to resurrect Megan, making it faster, stronger, and more lethal.
Interesting. That'll be an interesting one for sure.
Right, go on. Time for your three.
Oh yeah.
You got them?
I got them.
Is this in the top? Is this in like any of the main franchises? Yeah, no.
No.
Is this in a franchise?
No.
So it's a solo movie.
It is a solo movie.
Is it a movie I've probably? Is it a movie I've seen?
Absolutely. You've definitely seen this one.
Is it a slasher?
No.
Is it a sci-fi?
No.
Psychological?
Yes. No. We can. There's elements, but that's not the main thing.
Okay. Solo movie. Have I talked about it with you?
I want to say yes. I will not like a main topic for a.
But have we like mentioned it like in just conversation?
Yes.
Okay. Is it got any well-known actors in it?
Not really, unless they've gotten famous, and I haven't put it together. No.
Would you consider this a B movie?
No, I wouldn't consider it a B movie. It had above medium ratings. No, it won awards.
The Substance.
What is it?
Is it The Substance?
No, I haven't seen that one.
I know that did win an award.
Do you need a hint?
Yeah.
It's a more like a paranormal style horror movie. Do you need more of a hint than that?
Yes.
It involves a little kid as one of the main characters.
A little kid. Is the little kid the main thing?
Main thing, like main
Does the
character?
kid is the kid the one that is it Poltergeist?
No. I will say I'm pretty certain this film took inspiration from Poltergeist, even if it's just slightly.
So is the kid the one that discovers the the entity or whatever it is?
No. I'd say no. I'd say they're kind of alongside it, but they're a kid. I don't. They weren't really the one. The one.
So is this kid the one that the thing's after?
Yes, I'd say so.
Dark Skies.
No.
Fuck.
If I give, there's a hint that if I give it, it gives it up. Basically,
Just give me a hint.
literature is a big part of this movie.
Oh. Literature is a big part of this movie.
Yes.
That makes zero sense. Literature is a big part. Like, is one of the characters a book writer?
No.
Is it Ghost? It's not Ghost. It can't be Goosebumps.
Correct. Oh, I should think of that one week because I love the Jack Black Goosebump movies. I giggle.
I
Like,
didn't like the second
know.
one.
Really?
Nah. I want to. Like, if they were going to do a sequel, I would have liked the people from the first one to come back.
I mean,
Because
that's fair.
because when Jack Black shows up in the second one, like halfway through or whatever, he doesn't mention them. He doesn't mention the daughter or anything,
Right,
as I
yeah.
remember.
I love the cheesy jokes and everything. It makes me so happy.
Give me a hint.
The name of the movie is also the name of the character.
The solo film literature is part of it as a kid, and the main character. And the main character is also the name of the movie.
And you have mentioned ironically the name of the mother in the past 15 minutes. That's probably not going to help you, but that may have actually confused you.
I've in the past 15 minutes I've mentioned the mother.
You've mentioned the name that the mother shares.
This is stumping me. Give me one last hint.
One last hint? Okay. One last hint. Almost there's a pop-up book involved.
Babadook.
There you go. See how like I was trying to go around it with that.
Yeah. As soon as you said pop-up book, yeah.
Amelia is the mother's
Oh, me. Ah, okay.
name.
Is that the character you're on about?
It was the Babadook.
Oh, so the Babadook. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the Babadook.
Right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched that.
It's a decent one.
I thought it was good. It's definitely a movie on motherhood.
Yeah.
Right. Go for your next one.
Yeah, the next one you should be able to get pretty quickly.
Okay. Is it part of the big movies?
Yes.
Is it a franchise?
Yes.
Friday the 13th.
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nope.
Chucky.
Nope.
Child's Play. Evil Dead.
Nope.
Halloween.
Nope.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yes.
Okay. Is it the first film?
Yes.
Is it Leatherface?
Yes. See, I gave you an easy one. I'm nice sometimes, right?
I was gonna say the cook as well.
You're thinking about it. Cook was on your brain.
Go on, last one.
Yeah, last one. You can go ahead and start.
Is this part of the big movies?
No.
I hate you. Is this a solo film or is it in a franchise?
Solo film.
Okay, you even more now. Solo movie. Is it a movie I have mentioned to you?
No.
Okay. Is it a slasher?
No. I want to say you've seen this one. I have faith that you have seen this one.
Watch it. I haven't. That'd be hilarious.
It'll make me very sad.
Is this movie psychological?
I think it ventures towards that, but there's a better descriptor for the type of movie it is.
Give me a hint.
The color purple is very important.
Is it I see the TV glow?
What is it? What?
Is that the name of the movie? What is that?
If that's a movie, I've never heard of that movie.
Yeah, there's a movie called I Saw the. Oh no, it's not even that yet. No, it came out last year. Yeah, there's a movie called I Saw the TV glow. I haven't seen it,
Yeah, I've not seen.
but
I
I've
haven't
heard of it.
Okay.
So it's not that. It's just
Sure,
that, that the color purple is a massive thing in that movie.
Exactly.
Is it? Oh, is it? Does it have Nicolas Cage in it?
Yes.
I know what it is. I think I've seen
Yeah.
it. I've seen it.
It's such a good movie.
Doesn't his wife get murdered by a bunch of these guys, and he goes on a revenge spree?
No.
It's not that one.
No, I'm pretty sure the color for that one would be more like red. It's not Mandy.
Oh, I was gonna go Mandy.
Is that the name of that one?
Yeah. No, purple is quite big in Mandy though.
Is it?
Yeah, very purple. Purple. It's a mix of purple, reds.
It's not as purple as this movie though.
How recent is this?
2020.
2020.
You say that like it's a very recent thing. That was 5 years ago. Let's just keep that
No, I
in mind.
mean like it's 20. I was gonna go with Color of Outer Space.
Color Out of Space is the name of the movie. Yes.
That's 2019.
2019 was its release date for TIFF, which is it was a festival.
Is it Nicolas Cage's character?
Yes.
You know what's funny? I haven't seen the film.
You actually haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Disappointing. I'll let you have at least partial credit for that one. Nathan Gardner is his name.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I've seen Mandy.
Yeah, this is a lovely film. Did I tell you about the reason why it's fitting? Purple's my favorite color. So purple is the only color that does not exist on the spectrum of light.
Oh, okay.
Quite literally, purple is what our brain comes up with. It just imagines it, like projects it, essentially. Meaning purple is actually a pigment of our imagination.
Got it.
So it's a pun. So I can purple involves a nice little pun, and it's a little bit of Lovecraftian horror. So that's the reason why purple is used in films like Lovecraftian horror and things like that, because and purple is like used for entities like that, which is fantastic. You have to watch this movie.
I will look into it. Right, main topic. Right, so today, obviously, we are going to be reading through and doing a mini review of Evil Dead. This is the first film of the franchise. Directed by Sam Raimi, written by Sam Raimi, starring Bruce Campbell, Ellen Sandweiss, Hal Delrich, Betsy Baker, and Sarah York. Music by Edna Uthpaul. Edited by Joseph Leduca. Camera by Tim Fillo. Distributed by New Line Cinema. Premiered October 15th, 1981. A running time of 85 minutes. Budget was 350 thousand. Was that 350,000?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, 350,000 to 400,000, and it grossed 29.4 million. So it made a massive fucking over its budget.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
but yeah, okay, I will start reading.
Okay.
The Evil Dead focus on 5 Michigan State University students, Ash Williams and his girlfriend Linda, accompanied by Ash's sister Shirley, their friend Scotty and his girlfriend Shelley, who venture into the Tennessee hills to vacation in an island in an isolated cabin for their spring break. They soon run into trouble, first narrowly avoiding another motorist, then having a sudden scare as the bridge near the cabin begins to collapse. As they cross that night, while Shirley is making a drawing of a clock, her hand becomes violently possessed by a mysterious entity, causing her to draw a picture that looks like a deformed evil face. She fails to mention the incident to the others, dismissing it as her imagination.
When the
Yeah, that
trapdoor to the
always
cellar
works.
Yeah, exactly. When the trapdoor to the cellar mysteriously flies open during dinner, Ash and Scotty go down to investigate and find the Natron de Monto, a Sumerian version of the Book of the Dead, along with a tape recording of incantations which, when played, unleashes evil demons and spirits. The group is unaware of the force they've raised, and Cheryl becomes hysterical when a tree crashes through the window and retires her. That's a really poorly worded sentence. The group is unaware of the force they've raised, and Cheryl becomes
Also, these
hysterical when a
are
tree crashes through the
written
window,
by
then retires to her
people.
room. That's how I'd read it, yeah.
It's like any wiki, they are just written by people. Um, Later, hearing voices, she goes outside to investigate, alone and far from the safety of the cabin. She is attacked, and that word, the others do not believe her story, but Ash agrees to drive her to town where she can find a place to stay for the night. However, they find that the only bridge connecting the cabin to the rest of the world has been destroyed.
Back in the
Dun
cabin while the
dun
girl
dun.
dun 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 dun. Yeah, it reminds me, that's why I love the cabin in the woods, because like that's such a great like parody film itself. Back in the cabin when the girls play cards, Cheryl becomes demonically possessed, telling them that the demons will kill them. She then stabs Linda in the ankle with a pencil, and Scotty locks her in the cellar. Shelley is the next to become possessed. She attacks Scotty, who eventually dismembers her with an axe. They bury her, and they bury her. Scotty, in the shame her death, leaves to find an alternate trail through the woods.
Also, did you forget how to read halfway through that?
No, it's the fact that they bury her and Scotty and Motion Chain Red Death leaves to find it. Just didn't flow
Checking
right. So I
on
basically
Linda,
tried to change
Ash
it up.
discovers that she too has become possessed, although she makes no attempt to attack him. Scotty returns suffering from grave injuries caused by the possessed trees. Before losing consciousness, he tells Ash that an alternate trail does exist. Linda and Shirley unsuccessfully attempt to deceive Ash into believing they are no longer possessed, only to attack him again. He locks Linda outside the cabin and tends to Scotty's injuries, but she sneaks in through the back door and attacks Ash with a ceremonial dagger, which he uses to impale her. She got the point on that, didn't she?
Yeah,
That was a terrible joke.
I enjoyed it.
Go on.
Taking her body to the woodshed, Ash tries to force himself to dismember her with a chainsaw, but finds himself unable to do it and buries her instead. She rises from the grave and attacks him, finally forcing him to decapitate her with a shovel. Gonna get her in the next one as well.
That's a shovel in time. I'll do it.
Yeah, I
Actually,
can
yeah,
dig
you
it.
can do the next one. I'll...
Returning to the cabin, Ash finds that Cheryl has escaped from the cellar, arming himself with a shotgun. He finds her hiding outside and shoots her in the shoulder. He then descends into the cellar to search for more shotgun shells to barricade the doors. While there, he hears voices and sees blood seeping through numerous crevices and openings in the walls.
A demonically possessed Scotty tries to kill Ash, and Shirley breaks through the door during their fight. Ash sees that the Book of the Dead has fallen near the fireplace and it's starting to burn. As Shirley raises a fireplace poker to impale him, Ash snatches the book and throws it into the fire. With the book burnt, Shirley and Scotty fall apart and die as the sun rises. As Ash heads outside, an unseen evil speeds through the forest, breaking through the doors of the cabin and descends upon him. He turns around and screams in terror before the film cuts to the end credits. And he's dead.
Right, because that's why they did the because this is that just to kind of remind myself. And that's where Evil Dead 2 comes into play because this one's the first Evil Dead's almost considered a alternate kind
Alternate
of
universe. Yeah.
yeah, the alternate ending in a sense. Like this is what could have happened.
Because
Now,
in Evil Dead 2, it's a lot different. There's less characters in the cabin. I
yeah,
think in
also
Evil Dead 2, it's just Ash and the girlfriend, not his sister or
poor Scotty.
yeah,
I like playing. I like Scotty in the Evil Dead game.
I believe so anyway. But yeah, what do you think of the movie?
Definitely, I will say it's good, and it serves as a springboard for the entire franchise as a whole. But I would say it's not the best of the franchise, right? Like I would definitely say when it comes down to that,
It's
it's probably
because
Army of
Evil Dead.
Darkness.
It's because with Evil Dead 2, Bruce Campbell is known for like his physical comedy.
Yeah, and I
Like
think
he's
in
really
Army
good
of
at
Darkness they really nailed
yeah,
that.
he's really good with physical comedy. And in this movie, it was more. This movie was all into the horror side, so he didn't get to do that. In the sequel, he did. He did actually get to do the physical comedy and the action and that. Then in obviously uh in Evil Dead in Army of Darkness, he does it again. But yeah, and then obviously the TV show, he does the same thing.
Yeah, and like he's always done really well with that. Like I'll say, out of my favorite cameos or and things that were taking inspiration from, Campbell's characters, I definitely will say Pizza Papa from Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness will always be one of my favorites.
Mm.
I as soon as I saw him, I was like, this is all I care about.
Yeah, Raimi has a thing of putting Bruce in cameos in his films.
Yeah, it's nice because it shows that one they're really good
It's
friends. You know
because
what I
it's
mean? Like
funny
it's
because in his Spider-Man films, Bruce was in each one as a different person, and it was actually supposed to be revealed that he was Mysterio.
that would have been fantastic.
It was supposed to be revealed that he was going to be Mysterio. And also apparently it's come out. Do you know the landlord? I think would you say landlord? The guy who owns
Yeah, landlord is the correct term for that. Yeah,
who
where
like
he's like, you'll get your rent when you
yeah.
fix the damn
Well,
door.
he's supposed to be apparently a retired Craven the Hunter.
Interesting. I can see that one being more theory based.
No, apparently that is true. I've heard a lot of people saying that is true.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
I mean,
y-
the ethnicity makes sense, right? Like, you more of the like Eastern European.
mm. But yeah, what would you
I
rate?
haven't watched that
I
Craven
I'll,
movie.
I went
I would
to
rate this like an 8 out of 10.
I went to see the Craven movie.
How'd you feel?
It was action packed. It was fine. Could have been better.
Do you think it was a good film?
I think it was what is known as a popcorn movie.
Would you agree that the actor himself, whose name I forget, is one of the
Aaron
most
Taylor Johnson.
unfortunate actors? Yeah, would you say he's like one of the most unfortunate actors? Because he was Kick-Ass in Kick-Ass, right?
I will say it was unfortunate. He's done a lot of good films.
Yeah, but he was Quicksilver, right? In the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
But each time he's like reprised one of these characters, he's just, nixed off. But then also, and the reason why I say that too is because they chose Evan Peters Quicksilver in all the follow-ups. Like basically like his,
Yeah,
Evan Peters is
he's
Quicksilver's
not
pick.
Quicksilver. He's Ralph Boner.
That's no, that is fair. But yeah, because I love him. Like I've loved him since Kick-Ass. I love the Kick-Ass, movies. They were one of my
thought they were
favorites
great. I
growing
think they're
up.
great.
Yeah.
I know.
So it was more like I feel like he deserves a massive win. Like I'd rather just see him as like a main stream like regular, like a returning character. And I don't think Craven the Hunter, from what I've heard, has the potential for that.
But yeah, what did you rate it?
8 out of 10.
I'm gonna say, yeah, 8. Yeah, I'm going 8 as well.
Especially because when you consider at the time, this is like one of the first movies of that type, in a sense of putting you in this isolated cabin and having you basically, your friends turn on you.
True. But yeah, is that everything?
I'd say that's about everything.
That is a short episode. But yeah, sorry about the short episode, guys. Things happen. But everybody, hope you did enjoy today's podcast episode, brought to you by the Slasher and Cast Podcast Network and our usual social media. We talk horror, nothing but horror. I've been one of your hosts, Slasher.
And I'm your other host, Mori.
And we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.
I almost want to say ta for now.
Okay, bye everybody.
Don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Don't you blame the movies? Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.